you very much once again tonight. Yatnasia, Yedin Komo, Ede Fadia Koso, Ewa Ghana, Ene Amamai Ahud will be a so. Na yesreche dia punyamesa wadi enenso ede afem yen. Yetiobia yemobia jo, eba de gumbe show jumadi yesu sima nwotwe, abo apa no wotwe ho a, yatrasia Yedin Komo. Nana yebehwe Ghana cedi to dollar rate. Efom kwa na ekọ, eti Yedin Komo dia fa ho. And now for Canadian dollars now a cedis 58 pesos. And now for American dollars now a 11 cedis 46 pesos. Yeah, and also echo from paye. Yabasha Ivory Coast. Inuama echo so ewo. Coup d'etat. Yeah, abeto just say soldiers are taking over the country. Yabakoni akwako he. Inuama echo so. Yehunu say. And so no eteseng na saying and na echo. And also you be home komo ene and you may say omo ye neighbors or you know omo na boss ye nti be to omo a esigana ha no iti e was say ye din komo e de fa ho keme boss kinzuba eye anwadwuma bi e Kumase ye be ba wura Kumase ne yakwa kwadi komo e de afa ho na ye wi a ye be hwe Greater Accra region so eme boss ono so ne dwumadi a we didn't cry. Hello, ya trust as usual. And my name is Okumangra. The one for Heba Buama Benye. Madame Huaba, ya trust in common.
Oh, David, my bantem do. Obi a yes mumbra ni ntukwa na ma bantem sa.
Babe, ya votre.
Oh, also mutimi delay kakra.
Tase, Nana, babe, mama yempe baby ntuna. Na yenom kakra. Ni yemfa delay ya kwantu no. Bye. Losing the rabbit as the bloody.
Losing the rabbit and Bemansa. Losing the rabbit and Bemansa.
Bama. Brian so memman sani bi. Numni nyansem, wonto manipa woni fedu nwotwe. Ensesa apemfo no. FDA age dwedi nkrafia to.
Insane Osheye. Ghana, get ready to win big and live large with Mega Cash Lucky Box, the game where you could walk away with instant cash prizes. It's easy to play. Just dial *426*5# on all networks. Follow the prompt, pick a lucky box and reveal your cash prize. It's that simple. Win massive, up to 500,000 Ghana cedis. Don't miss your chance. Players all over Ghana are winning now.
I want.
What are you waiting for? Dial *426*5# or visit www.megacashluckybox.com and play on our web portal. The minimum to play is 5 Ghana cedis. Your lucky box could be holding that big cash prize. Mega Cash Lucky Box. Dial *426*5# and win instant cash today. Don't wait. Remember, terms and conditions apply and is annually approved on the Caritas Lottery platform.
Hey, what fish? Sama you know we. And many who say I can was some. Who cast up a packet see no baha. None nasa tataya or casano didn't sakatana. But we are the same papa.
Matilda Mokanina, Spanish garlic mixture, and then a capsule sadaroma, and I'm a pomodressa.
Wow, why a nice Sankasa Spanish garlic mixture, and then a capsule. And Yama, why you come apart?
A woman body dear for Sunny with the Pedianum. Now a boss is a bro. I want to chew hypertension, a tick or restaurant. Will be a charge of 10 temper. Gas yam, a macra, a mania mum of future crumina. A torch will walk a water Vian, a friend and Hoyan.
Anti as no Spanish jinko capsules, Hana.
Spanish jinko, and with the Yanura, watch your free, jinko beloba, and soya oil moon. And my wife, you must daho.
Martin says, I anti-aging and a more good retentive memory.
Now you're turning him.
And check Herba Center for and then pharmacies can make Herba shops and run some of 0266 11 41 11. A pin for a battle more money for them because they would infuse you and come. FDA. Aji Ejedi Nkratwe atum.
Okay, thank you very much. Ya trase ene ebre no aso ebiem. And ye din komo e de afa ekwanya oman Ghana ebetumi akoso. No kwasem ene say ye be start en komo no e de free some of the ministers are one performance no ye hu ne say be a under performance. Na bimo ha no kwasem they are performing very good. Bisu ha konkra. Na ye be starting command from data. Ye boy de me network be yedin. But data is too expensive. Mama yen kan okrentre ho. Etom da bia nya ndi sinti no akotra ba bia akoka so ye. Wa bra de ne nye. Wa bra na me ezle usu ho no. Na utumi 5 cedis a. Utumi 8 gig. What dial star 141 now to me be 8 gig 5 Ghana cedis. If free down one number Sam George eba you know data you very expensive from see a 2 about the baby sine. Data you very expensive. What and she said na money telecommunications no echo. I'm mama Ghana for one here. And the dollar confirm, and the Biblia confirm, but data is very expensive. Data is now so every day. And now, Menoka say 6.1 gig, what Dali 141 is 6.1 gig, 30 Ghana cedis. 30 cedis. It's the question of maybe so noble some George and then say, what you hold to data to be announced to be. Now, the aya knew who and who. Because for many woman no sene me sori na pa bia na se betumi abra so atumi aye adwuma because o man ye global world obeta ade obeye adwuma obeye we here data every day bia just spend 30 Ghana 30 cedis e wo data ho a me dem mabobra okruma ya ba dem ya bobra wo I was say honorable Sam George by now. And by now you know Cassidy. Now quote to me no matter se dada. Because if we say you baba twabano and I asem no send ye da ho no yen kan sa. Say me yese mame as lo usu mu ade yese mame as lo usu to say yese as lo usu to say but no kwasem a woman say data na to no less expensive under as lo usu no now and expensive under Sam George. It's very expensive. And yes, I'm growing the and you're grubby. It is somebody to me as a son, woman. What dollar star 138 credit Benya, the old Benya, calculate 475 megabytes. It's very terrible. And your minister, you know, saw your accent man. But things are going west. And you plead with the minister, say, starting a baby. Because Ghana no a hotel na doso. Now why you know Casano, Sibu were from, dollars were from, petrol were from, and woman you have from, but data near the baby. It's very bad. We are a kind of friend, no question than for said and for grow. I didn't know any catching the palace. I didn't yet. Mr. Minister, you were sleeping. You see, you were sleeping seriously. What that? What? You were sleeping on the job because you buy your baby do you know? We your core, no wedding, we to data, no wedding, but a kawajuma ho. And look, and some power saw the sum Ghana for. And none some power saw the sum Ghana for. And yam rabu say, and yet the mobile, and yet the mobile, and none say at the last end, you know, and I say at the end point, you know, Ghana near. One of the consumer no better no nothing else. It is ya yadi ni na Ghana ni no a one no ya Ghana ni no se ne ho antono ne da so wakam ya da so ya ho tire yen ewo this time no it's very bad. It's very bad. Okwaka obi baka to so da bi men kan ye no enye NDC enye minister and was so sorry gina na no bari bi wo ha bo no ba fam no kwasem. That avoid them, why? What be a team? Why? But then, the most expensive data around the globe Ghana. The most expensive data around the globe Ghana. So the expensive data yeto e wo krom ha e de adwuma. Me say am no ka say medal star 141 semi to data star 141 no me to data no any and that's one no 2.3 gig for 7 days 22 cedis 6.1 gig for 7 cedis 30 Ghana 4.4 gig for 15 cedis 25 cedis 50 pesos. Why and they body very what data 2.5 gig for 22 Ghana cedis for 22 Ghana cedis. And it's very terrible. It's the worst thing that was happening to Ghanaians. As a minister, we feel so comfortable. And we baby we feel so comfortable. Okay. But no question, Mr. Minister. We ba saw some Ghana for. If you buy some Ghana for, then taboo the dodo. Yako kana mubuafu. And you took from Obito the animal baby. You see that taboo day, and then you obi mo obi chance obi come obi chop money di the ya can say honorable Sam George we ministry no one will take care of them no Ghana for bread under your care wa bra ma me as no so ho no ne ye ton data abode to say ye to no musumi numini why if you see a to obawie ye ka send this ya woni ye ton data abode san ye be si ne aden why asomudi amanya sikana se manya ho aye nya ho sa o manya sikana manya nya ho aye nya ho sa ye bra san ya to data ye bra pan san ya to data me ko to data 6.1 gig for 30 Ghana if traveling day bia no se me spend 6.1 gig e was some to 30 Ghana data e de anko body be my se o se me tra Ghana wabra bi mu de se pagu na kwan mu economy ne ba fam no na bi nso se yo mo de agu akwan mu no e ku Ghana fo kojo and I believe say it's time and what some money telcos ne trase no mo yes se da bu Ghana fo because we are sick and tired of this expensive data yes in Okroma it will not some judge wada Roma and that ye you could say ya say anko sanso a you be ko different level. No. Yamamwa the other side. But you concording komo. In fact, Mabo KM boss. Mabo na baso. The KM boss at your Santa region ye juma waswobia. Say juma no a mini Kinzuba Edino. Ye juma dia e wose ye bona baso. Na all sectors. Enso etumi esom. Greater Accra region. A boss and all the mayors. Yabasre MMDCs. Ahodo. Say Adia Kinzuba. I started was Santa Regional. Mun number soon. Moba Kaya and say Kinzuba, you're not just obey the congestion size. And what castle Mama Ki Baby and Yaman for some town. The other areas, no. Okrah so now Baha, Yabu. Na Mahua Diabia Kinzuba Eye. And above Ghana prison service, and saying, Kinzuba are collaborating with Ghana prison service. And the prisoners are, and what's some Kokoya Jumano? Say, what's us here and one more prep room, and then you're free of charge. Yeah, maybe says Sikano, and the Ghana prison service. I'm a prison service, no, and yes, and you're good bottom. And about Sanwa, a Brahma mining Tetrian Koso. Because of the prisoner. Wakonwa, Bimuku Hokwa, Omunyari. Omumusukwa Bontequaya Jumadeno, and one young fan and Kodo, young fan and Copra, young fan and Quaya say, Sikabiaba. And for Ame, and I came to engage prison service, so to say, when we release some of them. No more pra. Na yentu omekano is the best thing. E was a koso baby ya. And you be Kinzuba baso. say sanche sen wo de agu na kwam na de no kwasem is the best and the best and the best thing ever, because there be ameka wo man no ayetimu no enya boni bia na wo se wie ni pafiase, enya boni bia na wo se edi ni pakoto afiase bi wo ho a eye minor punishment kodo kopra koyewe okọ obedo ha na wotwe obeprepra na wotwe na ni pana ye wie yekọ yet Ghana ha ma China for to me ko China akọ sister prisoners every China eba be construction work ha won be yi akwan won be ye wei no ma wie no ma down mo ho no ma diska poa no mko that Ghana prisoners now we mate one year more 50 Ghana. I did 50 Ghana. Ya more 5 pesos. 5 is it 5 cities or 5 pesos a day? Now come to woman. No more lose zone tori quine. A bro but dokuna amen. Banku amen near the momo. No more tete. Wa bless ye mam rentie ho kwan. E mom to me baba ye adwuma am ye supervise we ya. Prison service ni benya sika. Ato ne ntwe kura kum no e de aduane amomadi. With all due respect, etom da bia eya momi entenke ayi momi entenke kakra enko animu, because enye no mani nyina na da bia wo se yemfa ne kotum yenkoku no yenkwabo no yenkoye ne se da bi. And Kinzuba baby a wo bia no be bo abaso e wo san hihye pa wo de aguna kwam e wa Santa region na mesra se koso na ye na kasiem eno beye ete se ye di kuroma prepare nyina de be ma elder baako no wade akantam so no no kwa ba be bilo ne eti kuroma ha ka hwe wontie ono kwa ba be sikadi kase na wo man na kasa ne bre na wo nwa wati mu bre no ono kwa no kasa obi nka bi dabi ya ma state institutions no kwan ama sa nyuma we mu to say prison service omu cleaning officers omu ye we ya. I am telling you say e bedroom baby no abani kwan feska and come prisoners biem, they will be able to take care of themselves because omu yeska wa don be ye adwuma be tu omka 7 prediasa obi the prison and chesa wa say obi the prison and chesa sabe wa yaboa obi the prisoner we ye ni part same ne wa eti mama yama won kwan na officers cleaning ne na sefo no yemfa bi hye won sa na omunye sa adwuma ne bi te se de kame boss start no ye start bi sa wo ha ye me boss and start bi mayor fo no ene MMDC no mo start na munye bi na omunye adwuma wo mun clean krom na no betumi aboa si ya mo ba akofo ho kwan a wage wo man na kantan so a won se sabala kro bi ntumi kan hwe. About so many year na see buy. And I think the best thing you was here same woman no e betumi aboa magana edne ntoma papa ede efra eti Kinzuba ye bo abaso papa e wo dwumadie papa udi ede eboa na before say meba aye cedi to dollar rate no so no me pesa ye started ye din komo kakara ewo enuoma akoso ewo Ivory Coast. Na de atete say coup d'etat bi akoso ewo Ivory Coast. Na sa coup d'etat no akoso no de atete say aye successful. President Ouattara nso yenya ne tie say ono so ese enye successful. But mama ye nyina ye ni nkomo na ye misa say edia na ekofa sa enu oman ebaye na bone ben ena esie no kwasam na me say obia wo krom ha na oti enuoma esi ya emre bi around 2002. There was a civil war, very huge one in Ivory Coast. Yeah, a man pam. A 2 year, a free or minimum. Now, and last day for March. What? And last day from somewhere 19th September 2002 to March 4th 2007. What I say? 19th September 2002 to 4th March 2007. Enti Okono lasted for 5 years. Now, during that time, you know, President Laurent Gbagbo Yatuaba Olusuye now was so fair kunyano so. I can say one Olusu no beto so the president our Ivory Coast. During that time, you know, President Alassane Ouattara, you know, your opposition leader, Asuma be take over. Ono so kasa oni na din kunim, it ono so person the president, you know. And a first civil war eba Ivory Coast. Bagam pene. Ouattara so ampene. Ema Ghana fo anasa Ivory Coast fo do no a na mo kura mu de bi mu tu ba Ghana ha bi mu tu konkura hodo a na eben wo mu until say Okono ende ye no amama hodo etena ase aka say Ouattara bre so Okono be kwa wie ye de a yade Gbagbo ekwakotu mu no yama Alassane Ouattara and take over Ivory Coast for just one term. And after that term, no ama ho kwan. Ama a new person ababi di ade. No kwasam ne say. And she said that so year France. And Ivory Coast ekwo ye ne say. Yama ho kwan na Alassane Ouattara stabilize the economy. Now so stabilize the economy no ewia. The one term no ekwa ya. No ama ho kwan ma a new leader and a new person ababe take over the country. Ghana for Alassane Ouattara ebedi akonya no so wie ye no. Ya ne term no ebe ende no. And we catch Ivory Coast for nyina say. The term no end. Na one kasa pe nipa o pese wonu na odi oman so. Said ya be ya. Said nipa no ebe tumi aba beto ni good policies a. Wodi aguna kwan mu no obetumi abeto aso te sade Akufo-Addo ka se ne nhyehyɛ pa wodi aguna kwan mu no wan pesa John Mahama be se no no pesa ba womia eba beto aso no sa pepepe Ivory Coast for kasa said no enya wo na oba be yi leader e de amayen ene waka che omo se enya wo no ene ebe yi nipa no de ama wo mu na emom wo de sa nipa ne man political party no na wada no no kwasam no say akakaka bi akwakoto aba no sa nipa Alassane Ouattara enyi no team ano wuye no Ouattara babante be ka cho mo se nipa na wudia afedi aba be yi nipa be foforo be grumu no ere hadwen etu ono ankasa pese woko wonko abato ni duru so no huhu kululu eno sadi nkunim wadi nkunim wie no wadi nkunim dia wie dia ene yakwe wasemme menkwahe wobadi mampani no aka kakra me na be wie no say yini pa foforo say me sama mo another person say the person ana me ni wa me person will take over eti nipa wei ana me wie me dia na me person wo to aso wono so aka kakra ma watara akwa wie no ana say nipa no to eno no so wuye ana watara so ba bia mu sese nipa na wudi a and you change the constitution no that one san call the next time and osakoye etu ono nko no wa conference this man call watara no a no say Lorin Gbagbo akomie no akomie nsa no one pene no ene waye constitutional coup akomie no akomie nsa enye ni pano na fra yese womra economy no enyina yesa Ivory Coast economy enyina yesa. But the my companies meet to say game mo, bake mo, any other companies say free Ghana kwa Ivory Coast no. And the September could for the destroy economy no. Now the Ivory Coast enko ye to Ghana hoa. Now Ivory Coast ye papa take Ghana 200%. It now say, want to be free Ghana hanom ko. Lorin Gbagbo, what di bone, wa koma komi enu komi ensa, ntokwasi. Alasa watara no a wono se watiri saade no wono so ba ya wa comprensa e person call the fourth term obi a wanya 83 years or person dan Ghana wa kan aya Ivory Coast akonya monarchy not so forever eno ana ni na mu a ama ya tete say coup d'etat abaso no na African leaders, some of them are power drunks or power drunkards. When you 2 minutes no betra so a won pese ni ye bedibi but wo man no a mo tetere no enye wo ba akofo a bogus institution like ECOWAS is sitting there. AU is sitting there watching all these atrocities going on, and instead of AU to tackle all these things no o ma common watum and o ma tete wo. This Organization of African Unity or this African Unity or African Union Group no, and a bunch of old men protecting their own interests, bunch of old men protecting their own interests, and the same thing is happening now. Togo, the same thing is happening. This same thing is happening. Togo, and no one. Obian who waka wasam and no na ka ho a Emma Ibrahim Traore when you coup take over the country. Yes, say what say toto and your Burkina Faso a amani bi buafo a say America for na asofo nyina no omusu gudam because obi liberate Africa be Africa ni obi asase be Africa ni adia bronim pe ani se bibini ani babie se bemprediasa se won se kwasi broni buafu a na bibini ani bie na bibini ahunu ma pa e wase waye na me man koso this AU e wase mo tena se no mo kache watara semasa what you are doing is not good. Vacate the seat me antwaba ni any new leader no Kasa, because they are protecting their own interests. Oh, madamfo. Association of old men taking decision for the youth. It's a decision na emwa a bibrem haman. Na kieti Africa ha, yeti asasepa entese. Ekred yani ansana yedi. All African countries will be a cred yani ansana wadidi. All African countries and Sasepa a rich land like the land of Africa. As Sasepa say, China for and I know me have video be obi akwa fish. Ya fish no sakpano say na wosu ye mato rubber ni ma we rubber na be den. Wo be di rubber mu what the rubber nam, what the rubber nam, ya DNA drone the become because some of your leaders don't think. Some of your leaders ain't thinking. Or what you need to shut at the same 30 years summer fruit. Let me give you a typical example. Shadia Ibrahim Traore, 1 year one memo. Said you 1 year what take you over the country. And the baby a woman team ya paja kodo. Hadia koso. Or we John Dramani Mahama with just a single policy of ordinary God board. Single policy, God board keke. God board keke. We John Dramani Mahama. Etumi no great yano. And now send it to dollar baby yanam. Only God board. Only God board. Only God board. Only God board on Kuanwa. Or we John Dramani Mahama no great yano. Have baby a Ghana city nam sisia. And he said, yeah, what that policies, good policies, yeah, a chance. What man be doing? It talk about time we starting the 24-hour economy. Talk about Sunday a Greek, a baby to our memu. Yet to come ha, yet to come, your chamber is there, so the tata member and Yadobanchi. Yet to come ha. Your chamber is there. So remember a caterpillar and son yado. While be yana no mudu so no. No what they are so sekai and I know they don't so be anya bugana. E to be no kokaso bi semen kasa na mame kasa na mnyeden. Adam no shall trum sebe. No kura na wa ho ne be katemu because leaders no African leaders ni bia dwusu sa do. Omo bia dwusu sa. Omo ye power drunks. Power drunkards. Waba wanya hwe. Me say, God board. And now me no work say. Ghana's producer price inflation PPI dropped significantly to 18.5 in April 2025, down from 24.4 in March. According to the new data released by the Ghana Statistical Service, this marks the third straight month of decline, indicating sustained easing of cost pressure at the factory gate. The 5.9 percentage point fall in the year-on-year rate was largely driven by price growth in the mining and quarrying sector. Mining and quarrying sector. Only that one alone. In mining gold were yet to. No, we don't remember Mahamati gold board. What gold board? Eh? Me pachamu owura John Dramani Mahama. Okosia EU. What do you come up me born Monday? Moncho sa and we want Tuesday must mo ya sa video mama. No mu tia sama je mbeka. Hwe me nuanom. Mama yama yemi na ho. Na Africa se starting good policies ah. Enya dia ye mabunu metu kwanya free akobretire. Bibro. Asase basa we. Awon ko a. Asase asem mpebia su kwatwea etose nsuo. Wo da sori anopa kro ntumi mi ye gate. Ye tiye mamu. Da bia ewiem wase. When nyame ataye wada papa say. Ya meti hey, a condition 1 2 3 4 5 and a bubo hey enso me sweat. When nyame ataye good weather. Nami konkoti asebo John Dramani Mahama waka.
The Ghanaian cedi, which depreciated by 19.2% in 2024, has shown signs of recovery, appreciating by 3.9% against the US dollar by the end of April 2025. This has been supported by stronger forex inflows, improved trade balances, and growing investor confidence. Our gross international reserves have improved further from $8.98 billion in December 2024 to $10.6 billion by April 2025. This is equivalent to almost 5 months of import cover. This reflects enhanced export earnings, particularly from gold and non-traditional exports, as well as timely disbursements from our multilateral partners. We're proud of our partnership with the European Union.
Particularly from gold. Particularly from gold. Gold is the former Minerals Commission. But then, through the intervention of John Dramani Mahama, to establish the gold board, and now to gold in your free from a gold board there. And now to me, small gold and free Ghana Hanko baby. Etienne, gold again strength. I will grow him. I must say, I'm more than a crown gold, you know, and not what they get one. It is translated just a very simple question. Say, Hebabi or mine and Hebabi or mine kodro. And then, Obia that's what you pa. Will be a third year or Jam Kurano was sorry I first to the Kabisan say, send it to Dolano, and I'm saying. Maybe the last time I catch him say, week way and then not send it to Dolano and I'm living cities. I am telling you, say, every non-question December, 1 year we want Syria, just only $2. They say, 1 year, you better baby no. When you want Syria, just say $2. Because only this single policy, no. A 2 million bomb economy na year. Ivory Coast is the largest producer of cocoa in the whole world. But still, they are suffering. Why? Mokokosia, na mokokotrasia. Instead of somebody kind of credit microphone, na kwakode watching. Why? What is the problem? Yet you was here trust near making good policies. Na Africa kwedi. Yet you say party say Ghana say so. Ya kramo, ya krabanche, ya kramoko, ya krakontombre, ya kra absolute everything including potra cocoa. Including potra cocoa. Akoko yeku ase fridge mu be 10 years. Near the Abana second su kwe akoko ba kweto be bi yi akoko bisra. Wotumi bisa say eh we die eye peta na akroma. Too much. Eti yade ane ni Ghana hanene ati etese. Leaders. Hey, what are you? Akokra bi oba ye be taking over this country. What destroy what mine no hokoye. Now glory be to God say Owura John Dramani Mahama is making good policies. There were some of the guys what do about to baby what bunch of money and tebebom and ya den obi akwakodru baby tama what anu na ya na mekana kwakwasi ho one no some George data no ne boy do okrom ha no masa mekasa fa ho am kasa fa ho na de no sebe ekom ni pawo sema ye na mo ordinary data ne boya denya mo be Ghana fo mo be fum wo na mo nya hweye na fam boya de yete ho what ye de yete ho ene he data bo ene he data bo ena na me ka say 6.1 gig 30 Ghana etimi sori ya no pa bia de me data 30 Ghana asoro metumi ya adwuma why but be nyae e wo kro ya etimi na mo minimum wage ye sen na me 30 Ghana quarter data. Mo minimum wage ya say na me 30 Ghana to data every day. Who is taking care of this country? And Owura John Dramani Mahama. So ni pa bi wona the position ma no. Na wontumi nya adwuma na man nko. Mo man free onko. Anu bi ne dia na ya kese ya da so tidum som. Bosome nani abaina take over bosome nai ya da so shedum som ama bi kodra bi kwakasa de ne ho because tamani ya wa opposition no ya kacha Ghana fo nya se Owura John Mahama so dum sha na woko eti so dum sha NPP fo ento fi wo famum ni ampower mo ba ya bosome nani na ne na the same thing sanete enuoma no ho mo nya sa bo ba kwakota ene mate se yes, in the apostle Kokonya say 50,000 barrels. Yeah, whatever, Ediba Juma. 50,000 barrels is not enough. Kasane Yadoso. Munya Kasano, Namunya Jumano, Mumubi Kasano. e bra na edu mu no masa mo kan no tum ye be kasa social media hit ne be fire ye de be bra mo eti mo me ni na ho no ma na akọ nkwaye dum so no nam krom dodo ama focus to asagu enamo pro enamo sai mo me nyai $50,000 no eno no eye se no ne started dia e starting point dia ene mo ma ye hudu so biem because ye ti krom ha ana na man force ya na dun no mo ye dun siesie enti mfidi ho no mo siesie na dun na wie ye siesie na wia ye siesie na nopa ye do wia don do mani mahama ba say ye nim so your see ade you very good obesiesie the economy manu ma ye yie ye no tin ya de ba ye enti yam to be your company what ye ti krom ha excavators enyan taban pro ayi etukoye and na the container ye to be excavator ono so ayira ye haba bia ye hu minister da so ti krom ha kana no atum so nka samfa ho am ye ba bia ye missing ayi containers no wono ye ko hu ba bia se wa ye di and ye ba say the president to say whenever you indelible ink on your image fabrantia no no ne nkasa say have missing as a containers no ama we will demonstrate ebra no aye trase ya honhon no etam emabru nyabre Ivory Coast no makoye ku no Ivory Coast ana makoye ku no eti ebra bi dua wase ya kasa ka no kuratire nipa be se da bia me kase ka no kuratire dan fo se da fo agro ba bia no makono ekoyie nuoma no ekoyie ene utopetua ekoyie ene we sidi to dollar ekoyie nanso eba me sai ene sidi to dollar ba from but what cement so because I know I'm Kotobi so cement 42.5 R 122 Ghana na be Canada saying and I do saying hey sankrofo no o man no de tie ni NDC was serious problem because NDC and to me establishing businessmen. NDC and to me establishing businessmen. It will come also a kanya. NDC near what you was so cano. One the prayer and what to me a quarter on why establishing no. And NDC Libya didn't go see. But MPP for buying no more establishing businessmen. It is so many power credit control the market. Etiane nipa no de dollar and a dia stick no dollar ba from one thing wo maso one thing wo maso wo kwaka ne yakata so wo manu ye wo mu no ye ni price stabilization we to be control the panel we to be send panel and ye now to was a minister dia na wo so someone that here dia me mami Elizabeth Ofosu Jare I know you so be to me aye mama fa kata fa komra se be dofie me anyu tum se ane abiding control price abiding control price to my yen because 17 cedi ekofom dollar ekofom petrol block ekofom and so cement block one ekoso every day yatum okwa ya kata so odu ana yeto ne de yentonye me yeto enu wia o so da bioma ne woni yeyi cement foforo yentonye na no yini one with all due respect obakofo ntetero man we are simply force obakofo nchildamfo say yetimu no ayan complain obi ani ho beka ebra ne beso Ghana fo be sha so mo kasa no na ye too late asem panso an ye ka no de ye kan say minister fakra tan komra se bedwafie no mo nyamra adenti na kura yetimu no webu anko ade ba ko pe we turn the different na we turn the different na we turn the different na to turn the different na guta for pre presse o ya pacho o ya pamucho muntiti no maso enso se do so say ya tu no mamu de guta pacho e do so say ya betu no mamu okrom ha guta pacho nipa ni ko dwamu okoduru ya tu no ba ya pe no atum okoni ya tu no ba no atum enso so okokodu ni ateso ye de me ton da ni wie ansa na maton me be kofa fofra ma beteso wo yare an wadwe nyadwuma sane ye diga anna muta ye disa an yetu Ghana mamu yetu o mamu yentu o mamu we mu nyamu ana Owura John Dramani Mahama good policies on the Guaquem. He economy ni no and perform sabotage. One person man bekoso. One person man bekoso. Let's say and then go to La Paz. Then madam for me and I'm not so compare condition at all. A condition at all. Sigma 1.5. Almost 3,600. One city crying in Friso. 3,600. Only Kobo and Friso. Why? And by now, and in 2005 crack. Miss Ramo, Madame Roma. Mama yan tutu o man baby adro or ba konfonsa enyo wura John Dramani Mahama so na wo so sorry ka say e wo se ye mra wei mon kasa mun tumi ya private a member bill san ye fe no me am sponsor ya timamfo no ya customers no ya ye to ade no ya ye sponsor ya titete sai no ma no so ahotire ndo so dodo we are sick and tired ye bre ye wu we can't just afford it. Yet idea so automatically you see a so. And now driver forcing a yaduma meme the yet lorry first. Hey, go to filling station. So mu kwani ate petrol so buy a pen matter. Filling station kwani ate so buy a pen water so. Filling station yatu mo buy a pen watum. Send your business. But go to aboso kan company cement for you. For how money omudi wo. For how money omudi. For how money omudi. Okwa kana nyonkwa ka tell say matogu wada da me to wie na ade na sade na otogu wo no koye no eto ade mu odwam no wo ba ya betu mu nyame tuam ka wate nyame tuam ka ne sabone nyame di gana fo no ya to ade ya tumu anu atum ya teso ateso why and obeko tana mo ne hwayema because ho ya te ade so and na manfo twen and obi ka tem say oh heneba say ye twen nana mama gram o yi ne friends high sense was so twen high sense for na enter kro metete no ma so no akwa kotobi Ghana hankoa na de ba ko sister ne bu otumi kosora e ma fom da Ghana store wa bia supermarket no no aye ne ho wono kwa en wo se kona ho de bia ade ba ko siwo ebo ne ba pe na aka no ebo ne ba na aka no ebo ne ba na aka no ebo ne ba na aka no de bia ade ba ko siwo de bia tum nso ye ntete so da please mama ye ntoto o man yi na ba bia o man na duru no ye tumi afodo entie sa abana kasa nyenhye amoma ntinu o maso a yankasa ye bete a task force ati agukrom akohwa amoma tinu o maso ya se abana se oni se tumi no yo tumi no yetinu o maso dia ya consumers no ya customers no consumers no ya bete a task force ni aba wura ma make sure say ni pa betinu o maso na ye kwa ye ne ye langas ene ye moto ene ye beko ye ba bedru ni ye bisade ne bo na ade no e wo soro a ye tewa ni ya bu wi a ni ye tietia wa ya se ni ye ja hokko because ye ma wu mebu yan se ko ni ye tumu a obetum wo ko ni ye tumu a obi kwa nko yi but obi ko ba ye no te se ya tum watum and so ko ni ye teso a won teso etan na munyai enu na ya na mama kai keti amon enu wase fetla ayi cement no mama mo price ama mateso please let's stop that na ye mo mining koso enu na mama kai body ewura agric wakoton body abegu o se ne ope body anamu ofo a agric ministry the top body ekọ but on abo elkupoku kontumi nkotomode enkotombode bo bete so force ye be wadwam ho ye ba malata ye be kodome ye be kodwani nyinamu wo ye wadwen se wonte so a civil police ye be mu afsini ni basa betwa me ho aba ya ba betase ne yedi nkomo kodwona nkwa ha Peter Mensa e ha ya betase ne ya bo nkomo ne nkomo ne doso enti etwe ho aba ye ko antakeba akwakodi nkomo yi aba ye ba ye be start ne ya bo nkomo ye be sia
Antakeba Center for Yaba Monchen Yekitanura ye friend is Spanish SPARNIS Oko pharmacy shopper me so becha picture na dre na ya arrangement and baby out be ade twa okọ pharmacy na wo de ache nipa na wo ton aduro na wa ma obi ye no ya to ahyeta gan afana nyina nti baby abekọ bia obodin na ye be ma obi ama ade akwakosa wo yare me kan na me chere Spanish jingo capsules wey edanso yenko ani ewo bi ewo maga na mu ha na sa okọ baby na obi se ene no sa aka kire ne sa obekọ wanim edupa mema ne kwan enye tenten mawo baby aton aduro bia nso ebi wo ho nti no wo pe bi mpo a wo mre wo abrochire mpo a ye wo number wo befre na ye di bia brew na wo so odi asa wo yare Spanish jingo capsules na mani beje say wo bekọ baby a yeton aduro na so bekọ internet so na wabo jingo health benefits of jingo na ayama na wakan uya no kwakoto aduro na adwuma na yes simple what you say jinko ko ni pedue mu a ekoye wa adwin mu adwuma ekoye wa koma ho adwuma obi a ne refi ade entem enkokra emrewa emaba wa ne mrante wa kra bi refi che enkokra ne mrewa entinom jinko aduro no bi na enyi sa refi ni fi ho se de be ya edi ahoto ene ahusane ebebe fie me ka sei obi wo ho no mu a na koma no entimi moyie enti problem asha se eba hwe boni peri wedo ni Spanish jinko capsules ebebo se be ya enframa e wo se wa koma ni mu enframa e wo se wo hunsu e wo se wo msu e wo se wo hu nyina be ye pepepe afi wadwe na nya aduane a wo pedi na watimi akaya de ntem esan se ebo adwuma ntem edro nu ni Spanish jinko capsules ebo se be ya wo ni pedua wadwen wakoma ne akwa wo ni pedua mu no ebeye adwuma yi efe inflammations ade bia hohono ewo ni pedua mu no aduro wo ya ho odeni time pam no na afei yesan wo antioxidant e wosro eno na boa se de ebeye a ebema akwan ebiebie ma yare ulcers ne cancers ne diabetes ne nuanom no wapam wo mu nyina wono mo eboa wo se de ebeye a wuntini wa ho oden ebetimi akonanim time ma me no ma ye twa bra no mesese aduro we ma bi mpa ho da ebema ho na masisi ho so ama ho oden abafie afei me was Spanish garlic mixture eno ya aduro nsuo wono mo a eboa wo bo se ye wankatwade wo ha ye wo garlic wo ha sa okokan na ho oden wo internet so wi a no akopa bi ato esan se we no de eye kama eye natural herbs organic ene ye de ye ena se de nyankopon pese ekoni peduam kokoye adwuma no sa pepepe sa kwan no so ne ye de fa enti hwehwe ye duro ye chi kwan ne to binom na ebe boa wo pa sasa de bone ada wuntini mama mo gentimi ne afusane amadadi de se wuntimi nanni na wodada hwehwe duro wo ye chi kwan ebe mo wada na obedi ne afro dadi na mamini na nkasa wei ama ntini eye adwuma ntini timi hompon kama ema de wobre ma yehu se yes ampa adwuma na wo bɔ no maame onso na wo de hwi ade a kye kotodwe ade a kye wusisi hwehwe aduro ibi no mpo de ma ne mema nyina timi ayen obi da sori otwini mo beka wiase ya we nyina bia ma ne ho ne ba bia ye ne ya hwehwe ye aduro ibi nenom na toxins any waste na ewo nipadua ne mu a ama wuntumi enne wo ho no enyi ni nyina emfi wo na fe ahoden emre nipadua ne mu Spanish garlic mixture eyadro emano memanom obia so obenom no onya ne chefa wa pomuden papem enti misre wa da ko ba bia to aduro ne ko ba aduro no din Spanish garlic mixture na emwa wo se de be ya wo pomuden ebetimi agya ne na so yie afei yesan wo Spanish garlic capsules aduro ne din se na so nya wei ne topa yie ni so hwe aduro we hu abon se eye garlic nko a ene da ho eno chew se garlic nko a ho odin ene wom nti utumi nom garlic mixture no na wanom garlic capsules na ka ho ebeboa aye adwuma ne tentem se de be ya wa ho odin a ewo mogya kwan ne mu no ebeda ho afa be yi waste bi ewo nipadua ne mu na ma mogya ede afrisane yie Spanish garlic capsules ya ne se bo fraba no fefe fade egum ho access ko gold da ahwodin ewo mu ekoni pedro mu ekokoye ma wo no enumpo ene hiame enti hwehwe do ye chi kwan de to binom na ebeboa ama wopo mu den a ewo mogya kwan se de mogya de afrisane na akoyie na odofo yi se wutie mi a mekanfo we ya ma wo Spanish garlic capsules and Spanish garlic mixture ni mi no okabomu a eyi entine ne mu no na eboa wo se de be ya wakoma na eyi adwuma yiye no eno nso so besan enya ahoden aka ho ebia na wutie me wo BP ye wonu a ye de ma wo ye start ye na ye ma 5 mg afi na ekọ 10 na ekọ 20 na ekọ 25 ebe kakra na wadu 5000 ebe kakra na wo 10000 be pacho bebre hwehwe aduro ye chi kwan ne nombi ebe bre na se ebe ma aduro no last minimum kra no enu na mpo bi aba beda so na afei enema ye twetwa no bebre aka cho se ye afa ne moderate anka wani nyi ana aduro no ni opeso live normal life every BP mu a na wadnum sa aduro we aka aduro e dia ma hospital no ho nyame be hye ne ho animonyam na se opese u diabetes so kofom na live normal life na e cho so ye afa ne moderator ene aduro we e na make am for ma Spanish garlic capsules and Spanish garlic mixture faka de dia ma wo awonom no ho na nyame de mu ahoden beba amafe ye beti wunu no so sanso obi owo sciatica mekanfo adrema wo kam yeri ni sei bomu a eye 16 powerful herbs na wo de sa wo ho yade enti sa wo sciatica na sciatica nerves no ehompo ni minim na ya ba we na fe e de yawo aba oto ase kokosi wo nan ye si fom na adro we be relaxing nerves no ama wade wo ho afri sa yawo na etete wo ema wo high no e be relax okra e de afri mu sanso na obi a wo fuso na opese etwe no wono madro ya e be na ne sade bone no ayi waste na frim ama ahoto ene ahomeka abafie menua ba menua be ma obi ahia bi oba wonya wo mesesa emayi adura mekan foma Spanish garlic mixture ebeyi wo haw na fri ho ama wo fichi kro mu bre ene wo haw a wo fa moja ne ntimi emayi no afei ni nyina beba ama wo hunsa mpa wa yo ba wese oba wo bu wonsa ntimi emayi no ya na wo mere wa bo nyefe ya na se watwentwam ya na se wa bo adada mekan fu adure ma Spanish garlic capsules onomu a ebemu aye fresh obegina wona so de bia beti se ahode wodi peduam obi si wonim se yetimi da sori ne yente ya obi a woni peduam because ono ene ye ne sra de che ne basa de bi okra ni nyina timi kabom mese ohwehwe aduro ye chi kwan na numbi woda sori a asaje so do na sisi wan san wa start we engine no wona no disi form a yeti okra wonte papa cho bebre hwehwe Spanish garlic capsules and Spanish garlic mixture mi enu na numbom ebe yi sa wo ha na fri ho ama fi wade wo ho every sa o hawo na wo fam no sanso na obi a wota yare a no mi adre bi na hwade ebe ye omu adwuma ayi yare ene wo hawo bi afri ho se de be ya pomuden pa ebe ba wa kwan mu e kan sa na me cho se ye nu so de Ghana ha drug stores ne pharmacy shops ni nyina wo kɔ no mu a wonya bito na eboa etu yade ase ekwan ma bi wo eboa bo ye ho ban ye free yare ahodo bebre mu a ma wutimi gya wo na so hwe wo ma eye wadwuma agi usika egu botom na sa wo nom Spanish garlic mixture na sa wo the Spanish jingo capsules and Spanish garlic capsules ne ka ho a my friend the 3 powers combined ahoden kotwom eboa so de be ya wo system no betimi aye adwuma yiye wadwene wakoma umogya kwan mu tie basa na yo be ma se ye ne osi kwan so a so kwa ni se hu a na wo bogum saa enti wo be ma wo ba opese wa ho odi ntimi gya ne na so pade a ene adura me kanfo ma wuni emfa ho obi bisa se na me de me low BP we no enane sade bone ama omogya kwani mu ada ho na mogya no atimi adie furusane na dwuma a wo ye no no enti obi atimi nombi ba bi ato enu wo Ghana ha bia akọ ne kokobo ye aduro idin sa wo to Spanish aduro garlic capsules garlic mixture and afi jingo capsules ebesa oyare ama hoto aba oni pedue ne mo na so person ne Dr. Kasa e number ne go screen so no 0266 11 41 11 0266 11 41 11 sanso na wo abrochire na pese di bi brewa e WhatsApp line e 0244 642 890 0244 642 890 ye de aduro no bi bebrew e wo abrochire ama won so anum bi na ye nyina ye de ho aseda amotwe di ampom minim sa obeye ne sa midin no ene ohema sachiwa ahwenepa ye besan ahia bio
Mesi menananu aguru basa abi bragro tibedo imlenu na ma premaye hojo.
As for me, I take very good care of my grandkids. Ye dia agro na ye sa edu mre bi kra na me bano timide omo be gumi so weekend no.
Hey, mumle.
I don't think I'm a catcher or say, yeah, no, Medi garlic capsules. Posso, so come on. As I stand here, my doctor said my whole system has improved very well. Medi garlic capsules. Yes, Medi garlic capsules.
Medimosis garlic capsules. What Mamoja dini paduanimu efusani ye. Na esiesie obani brema mahona wonding. Ubinya edoi bi ato omanyimu pharmacy stores freyewo 050-349-4885. Edoi enya mamofra enye ndi mfie dumienu. Apemfo ene ema emanofo. Medimosis. Wunni how FDA ajije di Okrah tui atum.
Hi. Now let me tell you about Safari Valley Eco Resort, the first of its kind in West Africa. Upon your arrival, you are introduced to your butler, who plans your itinerary.
We were surrounded by wildlife from the moment we entered the eco park.
So many activities, all in the same premises. Visit the gym or the stables, they have it all. At my break, I'm able to practice my putting.
We also went fishing on a man-made canal. Our tour guides taught us so much about the wildlife and how to interact with them.
They used only electric vehicles here. This creates a serene environment. I'm told it's over 1,000 acres. My cabin here sits on 2 acres with a large terrace space overlooking my private swimming pool. Now this is royalty. They have their own farms, thousands of fruit trees. I can also have my lunch here at the waterfall. Quite a beautiful place you have here.
Visit Safari Valley Eco Resort in Ghana, bringing you closer to nature.
Oh, David, my bantem do. Obi a yes mumbra ni ntukwa na ma bantem sa.
Babe, nya botre.
Oh, also mutimi delay kakra.
Tase, nana. Babe, mama yempe baby ntuna. Na yenom kakra. Ni yemfa delay yakwantu yo no. Bye. Losing the repeaters with bloody.
Losing the repeaters and Bemansa.
Losing the repeaters and Bemansa.
Bama, Brian so Bemansa ni.
Ansem, one time many power when you feeling watching, and says up in front of FDA, I did the Okrah
And say, oh, she yay.
Okay, thank you very much once again. Yatna say you didn't come on na. And then command doso Kojo Dankwa ha Peter Mensa ewo ha Kojo ewo student loan trust fund and Peter so ewo tema Shipyard na ye no mu nyina ebedi nkomo Professor Jena no Pukwa Jema ye mame nyame adawroma ne ho atono waba dada kedi ya na no gu so se wawu no wawu asan ho okọ wi ase obi nton san hire ne busuefo da Mami, utrinkwa. Nyame nka wo. Peter, oni Kojo mama kwabo.
Ya bro, ejo so.
Kojo na office te sen.
Mama. Ni di kan ma menchia ona. Menchia etiefo. Ne titiru ye nuanom a etie yan. Efiri eye apoye admantem so nim se me da ho so kura. Yeah, Midibia as a regional communication.
Obama on this so kakrana. I'm saying Mike need to make pick.
Say unim say afeni ashase. Ya kwese mekanika.
To hit ko.
Abem communication. Oh, abem. ye man panyini His Excellency John Dramani Mahama adene akoto se minkudi juma as a deputy CEO no the student loan trust fund no ho boko yegusua me boss Dr. Siraj Sajida yegusua ye omampanyini na pede de amano na nche kra obeka ye mra ye bontoana omampanyini John Dramani Mahama at the Youth Manifesto launch. Yeah. One of the major campaign promiser will be making say akonya ne beda ho no be ye Ghana mampanyini biwa obe say odi bibi a friend no fee stress remember just okay no question and then say yenu mo amawie secondary school oboko university biribinti won awofo entumi enya sika nkotua admission fee no saafo no John Dramani Mahama bo na no ba se obefa kwan bia so a obetumi afa so na saafo no ubeko school no first year no a nkotua admission fee na enkoyes admission fee ntino yebema wo atena fee na school no ntumi nko ene mpempi maka akire mu se saa bosha no John Dramani Mahama ehye no eye bosha me kodwoda nkwa emra mete ye no eye me de yie pa and because nyenti me ye no me den ne se ebra me wie se Mary's boys watakrade a e be se nko me kuro mo ye osu no na eye resource ba ye na ma pass koto forms for University of Ghana na University of Ghana amami admission na I was say me kokotua admission fee fa me kono e ho and na me nana amede Nyankopon fa ne currency de bia me ka say me nana de baby wo bia Nyankopon be hira no wono na de ni kokofuo urubu ekosi awowa wow and ma akwadeda nkwa menso bitimi nya sika e de koto e de kotua admission fee a ene betumi awie University of Ghana menso ma be yo titiriwa ene enam mampanyini John Dramani Mahama so menso ene ye friend say see yeah enya sa ankamentimi amedi see we enya sa ai bia nkamini ya hospital kra nkamini na ehia so enunti no emra mete so mampanyini hye sa bono na eyade a eye me deyi pa if you say mpempi no mofra no be wie secondary school obe pass obe to forms obe nya admission na mum ohwefo no ene hwan sabri John Dramani Mahama say we secondary school woko university a wato admission forms a yamo admission no sabri bibia efa school nsem ho e first year no enye no bio se obakotua fees no aye registration was say akani na wo den wo fa sa akani na mra ye ba be fa Ghana ba enwa no ye ba ye no na no kwene ne se ye nwa no ma wo first year no na omo are registered that okay sana ye den ye ba okay John Dramani Mahama said daddy say empo no me baba to mu se mu school mu empo a se mo level 100 nkwa de e wo say me hwe na no fee stress na mo nso munya ho mfaso de yeah enunti the student loan trust fund me ye adwuma e wo ho no ye the portal bi betu dwa Minister of Education and launch about 3 weeks ago sabri yama ho kwan say a school for all public tertiary institutions universities technical universities teacher training colleges nursing training colleges colleges of agriculture women in about 168 institutions about 156,000 students akonya na beda ho ama won say wo mon ko portal no so www.sltf.gov.gh wow now wo mon ko apply for the no fee stress policy no now www.sltf.gov.gh na oko ho ado say ya try apply for no fee stress na wa click so pe don't say eyi be ba obeka say enter your Ghana card number for Ghana card number she ho obo she ho pe afi you be ba ere kire say twa ho eye picture dey nti e ma twa ho picture say pezi e hunu say ohene ba bo amabene a wa bo ne Ghana card ahyem na nyenye bi a ono aye ono ankasa e na eye sa de no na you put a picture na a picture no e capture no who say your hinba bo ama beni a afi na de work on the next stage of the application and no you provide us with a year institutional data and as details student number school no data year registration course any all other related institutional details we provide this then you go to the next stage the banking details. They say you say you bury embeze the student to see kind of what you know my registration you do my dear memo back and means you also provide the banking details. It is a you be a only banking details as only bank account your man who quite on the platform say no we create a bank account so therefore you can in real time you have an opportunity to create a bank account on the portal and to create a bank account in bank that be a Ghana commercial a bank we are creating after no near send OTP code no confirm it on the platform or confirm we are after you catch us download a forms now wa fill no download we are after kufie and na classroom koko sunya de niaka jama yen a student loan transfer na ye ni huduma na ye di huduma we are by end of June pepe now 1 year I apply year validation with the schools no and omo ye school for more first years no sa for ni na no ye tumi atua woni na sika na ye den e de ama na aboa ama awofo aboa ama aye school for won so won komu aye den emunti we yakonya ababeda ho ama obi bia ne ba first year in public tertiary institution. Ni I was yet ase ne say nko dipa bebre na bi say o ade na e free ana yesre we a free bonto brofu no ye can say it is a grant just say aban no de yeden e de che kwa untua ne na untua ne da che so nti wo first year fa sa akonya so na kona ko register sen ye be ya e duru say ye chiche sika no ana say ye embeze a wonso wonsa e be yeden ebe count there. It's Boma, ubisa me, baby am free a year the student loan a year transfer number. Sabre Juma ye die and no. Now Boma, it is very instructive, say me share a year way now we know what tea for and so ehunu near air coso. 156,000 students and I expect to say one more ebe apply for the no fee stress as we speak. And then May 22nd and I just annotate. Ukoyen data na so total applicants 1 year abay portal na so no about 66,519 students. Same 66,519 applicants. Omo visit your portal no 66,000. Omo successfully omo go through the process. Send ye disburse a year sikana di amount ya 45,966. Wow. 45,966. And now 1 year was shall say we be binti went to me na you did say bia one more by assign back to the port ababe you know 20,553 into sha year stably no nipa do no ashase a wo ye dey year registration and as I apply for the no fee stress. And until your man penny John Dramani Mahama Abaso. Oba ye say Ghana Jo. Ghana ye boko ye and I see it say a year yatifu or I just added. Oh yeah, few every day the teso. Yatifu was matter say GPRTU and Ghana transport operators. Almost say yentete a year ashentia dear and so Saturday. And you see ye way ni no. Na magana fo no ye komu ye den han nti ye wofo a wono ebia nkankan no ne trotra na wofa na otua 2 Ghana cedi no betua 1 Ghana cedi sa wofo kro na ne ba no de ne ko university no a okoko tua admission fee no sa admission fee no ye se aba ye den ase betua ma sa wofo kro no ano nti nanka kwado me ba wo opani bi send a message say I provide the portal number again. But mami here say kwadwo mete hey obi anu say
school fund do one chabet. They do a chabet. Because the last time I met one professor be kasa. And what catch him say lady ba ko te classroom na wo chabet no. Na say Martin no, but you do you know, you so do baby to me e ma cash out. It lady no be cash out no ana. O tia no so fa phone nto ho. Omo ye classes we no mpie no. Na lady na lusu Martin. Wajja teacher sabi be sinne. Ada suja no.
Onna nyame asese Jom ama buy 10% in what be year feel.
Very good. Now the woman say me mama mo akwakutu school fees no. Mo be yi ama me. E kwa mama na account no ma na e kwa kwada na account na be ye de hu say sika no akwada edi. Wada kwa kwa mama mi ofie say owura Jom Mahama yi sika ama wo. Enti je na won konkodi.
Okay. Boama enunti ana ya betina wa fidie so.
Good.
Sabri ya yekase me sure say mofra na bebre na no hu school. Say ebi a omo nche library a ebi o she ne dormitory ana say o she ne hostel ana say hall a ebi a o dwodwo no ho. Nanso awofo na wofie no omo ye den. Omutie.
Okay.
Bijimi de say awofo no a bebre no akra na be frɛ wo ma na say ko na koye eyesa application. It is a oba no koye application ni wie na afre no why application ma ye. You trace can some better than I by end of June. Now 1 year application no. Ya shall see you trace can of the amount.
Okay.
It is a June no subru. Yes, I see you to Abaha, Abetina Haka. Okay. And I am Kwana Meka, Mini Hospital. In ya Quenya no, also better now. I the Aka. Also better now. I will for the baby say 1 more sick and we go to a tia and the ama a yam of fran. Okay. And Winty, so who what to say Obano, Aqua Nisicano, Yabayanas over friends there. Sikano akwaje ye no ye ebia na open laptop bi fakoto laptop na pe book bi o frɛ me sɛ nhia handout fakoto handout na aboa ama won so won koma ye den
na opani bi se Charles Kumson o so im kanto se portal number no sign fatu
so portal no enie www.sltf no student loan trust fund.
Oh, okay.
WWSLTF.
Okay.
www.sltf.gov. Gov near government gov.gh.
Okay.
www.sltf.gov.gh.
Okay.
And now so say no fees stress. No. Now the fees are coming. NOFEESSTRESS. No fee stress. .sltf.gov.gh. Una a boss had you what in time video no so. Na oko eye platform no so abu say be ka say apply for student loan, apply for no fee stress.
Okay.
Una click apply for no fee stress na e be take you to the stage I also we provide the Ghana card now for all other information e was all the eto abontene no what to me the iden e the eto abontene ama eno no aboa ama won so no what me anya sika no aban e dey ma no ebi.
Peter
mini aboma
osu no se wujina poso
asimi se wujina poso yanchia yahwefo baby a obibia ehwe infrefudie kwachipa mini agbashi ni squad no omo hwe
agbashi
sebe fia the squad no omo hwe yanchia omo nyina na mamemfa asemu ntu dwansa na makọ paso ye ho new registrar of deaf and deaf.
Yeah.
Mr. Adumboche,
yes.
Obi obeni bia mon kan kire no. Won se me de deaf and deaf de maso ye. Na eja ba bia de makotu nti no.
Yeah.
Me nya tam nko ho. Nhihye bia papa ne de ba no emwa. Na me ya aduma me ankasa next week me ko ho. Obi oben papa ne bia no. Said the previous administration omo ye honum toka no nkofo bi a omo yusu omo de chastise yebo omo mimi omo nyina saa nkofo no be mo promotion ne saa nkofo ya be sa so adi enya ntimi ni apani adom botwe ba bia obi next week na ba office na ma ya ba be di nkomo ehihye na ode ba na mwaye president mama reset agenda no on ha obebutu no nti jai
but he's a fantastic guy. I think so.
Yeah, so we'll just go and then guide because yes, President Mama is resetting everywhere. In Team Kofua, more and believing in the reset agenda. And you can say, we put Udo Mokosha.
Reset chess will be
promote your Moko baby on the higher. Now, Shipyard, dear. Maybe only maybe. Na me ya domo bo so me a we enemi na we ye pepepe ye be tonsa frɛ na samtrofo na ye documentary ye about Piesie Okrah Shipyard ya de na di ama Ghana fo nyina wo de pese Ghana fo hu ye the state of the shipyard, how we came to meet the shipyard, what we are doing and where we are going. No question me see you a friend of Mr. Osman Suleimana. Yen ye call shipyard where you could say the host city no. But the inspiration we got and say President Mahama has admonished say every sector here reset it. Until we took up that challenge, say yes, we have buani la reset it shipyard. So together with the Director General of Ghana Port and Harbors, and then our sector minister, Honorable Joseph Nipe, the Kwasemi, they've been very supportive to my boss and I. And they are setting up strong operation team. This is very, very important. Technical team members are you use so for operation at the shipyard. No, you are in free Afghanistan, you are in free China, you are in free US. Ghanaian trained engineers. I know me a juma or hobby my juma for 25 years, but ya no buy no. Ya promise I go from TV designer. I'm coming through. Until somebody like Mr. Rashid or a Cuban trained engineer during Wallace era. I was ye juma or Honoman or those time I making English. What if he? You buy a coffee no be operation team. Into Udu no people like Engineer Abobi. You one of the key players, Mr. Saka, Mr. Kobo Noureddin, Rashid. These are strong guys. You do abba together, Mr. Kruvi. You see, there are some specific areas. Okohonoma a technical expertise in India.
I don't person we ship on.
The shipyard was built by Nkrumah not to only service ships, but to also fabricate and build ships.
Okay.
In West Africa, no, the biggest shipyard in West Africa is the shipyard.
Wow.
The motive, they say, yes, you building this place for servicing and repairs of vessels. Now, yes, some fabricated vessels Nkrumah. Nanka Ghana ye build the ships. Facilities are coming Nkrumah setting the mind ye power who do shipyard. Now share facilities. Now share accessibly. A guardian about you sabi. It ye buy ye nanya this uncle food buy. Can you imagine say Tama shipyard no ye were two main ye find a dogging center. Dogging center near be a service vessel no.
Okay.
You would this services smaller vessels. To say tagboat or fishing harbor or more vessels no. You was sent your services. And you would the services big ships I can see out in the whole of West Africa. You know what the biggest size 277 meters. A super papanti in the continent no. Sen come for maybe or more for some service here. Because I had the swimming in competitive and a competitive advantage, you know, and high. It could be a price of a buy. But because of lack of management, mismanagement, you know, NASA advantage I was in na omani nya revenue was had in Namega. Doctor na ye the services smaller vessels no. No me ye buy no. For 3 years we are shutting it down no munzu. Na 3 good years. Na ye buy ya sa technical guys ya make come masonia led by Mr. Rashida. Ye do me believe ya no. Within 2 months omo fixes are done. Ama there was who TikTok near the I don't know. 2 months I fix it at the end. First vessel or my services have vessel no. I'm a negana yesika lusupu echo or my Ghana account. Wow. Within the space of 2 months, it is something that was abandoned for 3 years. Now money a lusu revenue. This technical guys you don't buy no. Roma, they came to fix something that was left to rot for 3 years. You ya gapuha. Vessel I did servicing the first Gabua vessel successfully servicing every year. Yes, I arrangement for next one and also by next week and also. So what is happening right now is that we are capable of managing our own state enterprises. What was lacking was strategic management, the patriotism. Say omobenya pepa say omana dwuma na ye dia hye yensa na ye hwe na ye nya omana dwuma ni yie enti apipi ama wonu bia na omoye you see no more say abaya dwuma bia to create impression say abaya is not capable of managing his companies na ye farmer private company na private company no mako form me omo ankasa busuafo family and friends no mo dey akosho say private because ye hono za na omoye okay enti at the end of the day omo commodity ye koye kulu contract say a whole shipyard na your man dia no ye farmer private company ni adwuma na onyu so oban ni amanya adwuma we are offer profit of 85% no for 15% ma aban abro any be at the end of the day e be take over ye sa operation revenue bi a ebe bia no wama ye de ne se ni nyina eko aban de ehonom. And if we can do this within a short period of time, now you are not far no way and far shipyard and mismanaging no for 4 good years. I see you previous you no quarter no money okay. And we are proven to Ghanaians say President Mahama reset agenda no, transformation agenda no, building the Ghana we want agenda no, and for our power and say we are capable of managing the state enterprise. And you be now co-privatize it. Now what we are looking up to, and they say in the interim now, yet we are set us up base here, building yes, TV services. They say 2 main centers now are operational. Vessel biano. We have strong and able men. Technical guys on standby omoba be adwuma problem na won say na omo turnover time no o de kwa omo ntumi adwuma ne ntem mere na omo be ye na ebe change now that's owners omo kwa Abidjan omo ko Nigeria ani ade ene ya run 24 hour or 24 hour economy no tema shipyard from next month 15th vessel airba no a full 24 hour operation at Shipyard any area. At least omo vessels baby no e bra ye the service vessel because say you run a 3 shift no e betimi aboama ya service vessel within 10 days ya service vessel we na for so ba wow e ba ne sa o save edumaye ne no ka obebo on vessel service sure. Number 2 e ba ne sa ubetimi service vessels ntem when the revenue more so what to me you should 10 days now service and now 1 week now service vessel back one let's just say ubetimi really new vessel after the first one okay until the more you service the more revenue you get and you are giving government passes the same time no you are creating employment for the youth because you run a 3 shift system so what I say until no that is a share you're rolling it up. Next vessel, where best service from next month, it is strictly a 24-hour 3 system model. And I the wow. This is what we are doing. This is what we want to let Ghanaians know. Say, Aban Papa ba, Aban Papa na abano. every sector is benefiting. Yeah, this one is a question now with time. Say a person build a ship. Yes, Ampa. Ghana is going to be a ship building center.
Wow.
What we are doing is a strategic management now. The long-term strategy, is a strategic partner or investing in the shipbuilding aspect. And no sector minister and for AGSA and common. But the good news is that when it comes to the dry dogging center now, and they are restructured. The dry dogging center, 2 main centers, they are all in full operation. I receive orders from countries here and there. We are doing more of engagement. Now, you're engaging in stakeholders. You're creating the awareness. You're making the world and the global marine sector. No, everything say the dry dogging business. No, Ghana, Shipyard. Young and you couldn't your room. Previous management and Chinese for never call Chinese for the partners. When the problem I know your previous management. So there is a new relief for our client because there's new management.
Okay.
That one alone, a new relief at the moment. Or what is a new management? Abba to Shipyard into a never. And to me, Mamma for question, the operation team no anemo mabaso me ade ba ko abese de bia maye ne say ye wa doye say if we have these brains here because hitherto no when in the previous management no mo ko hang ko for free Senegal ai o mo ko hang ko for free Senegal no mo da ba service that's why o mo ko hang technical men every Senegal every ayi no mo de o mo be service that's wukuma wa ba ye we Ghanaians a o mo so ko sua de Ghana Maritime wo you Ghanaians a o mo kra the engineering expertise or the technical expertise to work on vessels now mo correct from Senegal ye ba ye ya catch sadi na ye you should Ghanaians e tu ba ye yard honoma Ghana fo na ye no mo eden aye djuma the djuma no so say ye si e koso no meaning ye be shop president mama nyam ye be show man Ghana nyam ye bota ye ne say me ne me boss Mr. Osman Sulemana ye bota ye ne say ye set a pace me the ayen sanel say government management is capable of running the state enterprises maybe bia ne be kwa say mon fan koma private company no ayen nipa na na ho enye nipa ya na bi mon kwa she company adenti na obekwa she private company ase na wanya opepa ye adwuma yie but o she government company na say and they also needs apepa na obeye adwuma no we are showcasing that and that is being exhibited there into no mania nyame adom tema Shipyard ye gunyama so kama they said they can by end of June na ye full documentary no ye beto nsa from na maba be hwe how the operational works no AC course but for now there no kwasem ye mamembo me team na baso ene adwuma ye de ewo tema Shipyard.
Okay, thank you very much Peter yeda say yeda kwadun so say yemra me hwe the second issue e was say yedi nkomo antaraba esa batukunu with the assembly court na was say court no enfata abon fanto obi bia person prosecute no committee no mo tena na sem so no e me entra so afei adjudgefo no a ewo so mo hia kra no mo siesi asem no ensa se wo mo esiesie and a lot of things are pop up na kodo yanhwe antaraba sa batukunu and any issue antaraba
wama the embattled chief justice assembly na wama enra ana manishe ensemwa antaraba dia court any reliefs or sorted from the court no manishe so no wama na ayema adwene mu kesena na eka
okay
yana me bisa me hono say enya ma me kuro ya no kwaka say the law is the law
what say Chief Justice Tokunu asked the Supreme Court to stop the committee probing her alleged misconduct from investigation or participating in removal process. We were moving every one.
On one was certain day. On certain day, no one's making case.
Me the full statement, and me king can, it was around there too. And I mean, that they came in every year. Now, in fact, say, Ben Saka, the phenomenon. Now, see, now, mommy, we're serious, dear. Yeah,
ne one.
Iti ya kojo. Me nsabe ka me read it through na ya de ko ba tianko.
Asema na mi bisa na say anyenye bia enya maami we no ka say the law is the law.
Oh yeah, ono ana kan. The law is
Ghana amamra no. Ede ne kafa say ye pese ananso obi pese we yi eye chief justice. Ede na Ghana amamra ne kafa. Ya Ghana mamra kan say e wo say Ghana ni etro enkrata de ko mampanyini say o mampanyini chief justice aye ABCD shoti ebeya anka monya hwehwem na say akonya banu a muni nadi sa na mra ne kire
sure
ana Ghana fo bidum enye dipa ba ko ana enye mienu ama tworo de akoma mampanyini say mampanyini ye hunu say eye chief justice aye nyema ba ko mienu bia ene Ghana mra ebebra now as somebody who is the head of the judiciary no sa nyema oye ne nyema e wo say yetena ho ne sososo enuti o mampanyini to ho anamon
yeah
and none of mampanyini enam Ghana mra so sabi o mampanyini ansori hunu akeke and I say eye chief justice but suspend you
me akana okay notice of motion now that's between suit number J8/11/3/2025 between her ladyship Justice Gertrude Araba Esa Basekitokunu, Chief Justice Residence Cantonment Accra, and on the plaintiff or the applicant and the Attorney General, Office of the Attorney General and Ministry of Justice Accra. 2. Justice Gabriel Scott Puaman. 3. Justice Samuel Kwame Adibu Asiedu. 4. Daniel Yao Domelevo. 5. Major Flora Delugo. And 6. Professor James Sifa Jisa. Defendants or respondents. Notice of motion. Application for interrogatory injunction. Was it please take notice that this honorable court will be moved on the day of 2025 at 9 o'clock in the forenoon or so on thereafter council. So my memory statement also. 1. Or say an order restraining the committee set up by the president to inquire into the 3 petitions against the plaintiff, composed of the 2nd, the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th defendants, from proceeding with an inquiry, the execution of the terms of reference of the committee, or taking any action in connection with the purported determination of a prima facie case made against the plaintiff until the hearing and final determination of the instant action. Until say, you may be a court case, and I'm going to take any. 2. An order restraining the 2nd and the 3rd defendants. The 2nd and the 3rd are Justice Gabriel Scott Puaman and Justice Samuel Kwame Adibu Asiedu. So an order restraining the 2nd and the 3rd defendants, respondents, that's defendants or respondents, from presiding over or participating in proceedings of the committee appointed by the president to inquire into the 3 petitions purportedly presented for the removal of the plaintiff as the Chief Justice. of the Republic until the hearing and the final determination of the instant action. The next one. 3. An order suspending the operation of the warrant of suspension of the Chief Justice purportedly issued by the President under Article 146(10) of the Constitution 1992 until the hearing and the final determination of the instant action. And 4. Any further orders at today's honorable court may seem late. Dated at Dame and Partners.
Can you imagine?
Prophet Dame and Partners, Cantonment, Accra. So, lawyer for the Chief Justice is Godfred Dame, solicitors lances and the atwas, you know, and Dame and associate. So 1. Emma Gabriel Pramamo and Trasso. The atosubium. All the no president the by was suspended no. Court no question the Chief Justice until see a baby case in a year. And the next one so say. And penifo no muti case ni so nyina mo bia kra mo musuo. So kwa transi kotia semia. Anya sa na obi wunim na kwatra ha ye ncho contempt. So that's the issue.
Boma. Senna mano egusu America. Eye Gertrude Tokonu suspension ya suspended no sabe amapani John Dramani Mahama enye se ne ho teno no sorry anopa and was say Justice eye Tokonu ma suspend o eye Ghana fo bi that day eye nkrata akọ say omampanyini hwe na yi Justice Tokonu fro fi say enye ma bi a waye ene Ghana mra ebo abura and no omampanyini hwe Ghana mamra so o hwe article I think 1469 a honum no mampanyini no si baby eye nkrata eye nko Ghana fo bi ya bram ya ne wo se meye ene say ye di kan e wo se me de nkrata no ekokoma eye Council of States na Council of States hwem no mu no se anyenya bi a ensam na nkofo Ghana fo no ka se Gertrude Tokonu aye niema ne Ghana mra ebabira no anyenya bi a ensam no no kura bi ye den ewo na and now say if they have a case and on your friend establishing the primary facie a case and unti omampanyini de koma a Council of State no and a Council of State ebabeka say a Council of State a 30-member Council of State ebeka say omampanyini no kwa Ghana for petition na omode aba no ensem bi wonu a ehu behia say Chief Justice Babediano
Chief Justice here purported
Council of State, Council of State, nipa mako duasa no. Sabe, opeso chese onu nyansa si onu 9. Opeso chese Council of State members about 30 people no. Sabe, se also mampanyini NDC, ni ye ka say NDC a. Omu na NDC fo ana. Is that what Chief Justice Tokonu is saying? Eti Council of State ka say that be ensem wo mo so be yimpo ano no. Onyo Council of State ka no mampanyini say sa na tie dia. Ghana mamra na shame say ko ba say Council of State ka say wo nsem bi sabi eyi ano a no ho kwan say me ka say fo adwuma den ato wo na ehwehwebu nya den enkoso eno no mampanyini ye na we mampanyini anyenye bia wato Ghana mra na the law is the law ana
the law is the law
and what you know one mampanyini suspended one
yeah
ana emrame ma ho kwan say o mampanyini be form a committee a mampanyini emrama no kwan so be form no yes we betumi afa mienu afiri eye Supreme Court
yeah
we betumi afa eye miensa a womo enya de judges omunya lawyers but omunya members of the parliament
yeah
ana mampanyini afa sankrofui ana nyenya bia ne yebisa ne say sankrofo mampanyini afa womo say womo mra meye eye committee members no are they not qualified on what basis
was one qualified name openi Yewura Gabriel Pramani ene Baku kan ewura adibuasi wasi momo da sana semon betna so
the question is omanpanyin fa emra kwan so ana appoint wo mo ana constitution ne say for nipa mienu free supreme court proman of supreme court and now free supreme court ne oka ho no of supreme court and now free supreme court free ho it the law is the law. 2 so additional 3 friends say members of the committee of the unified yes say ankofo no enu kwan so mo ye mranimfo eti omanpanyin fa wura former auditor general of the sample papa former auditor general domlevo bia domlevo oyelo ni ana wasi domlevo ema oyelo ni ana Kotun kanche sa udomlevo ensi akwabiem so domlevo omanpanyin fa no Ghana mamra no omanpanyin kwan se wo so fa bia onye lawyer ofo bia onye member of parliament ofo bia onye judge ẹ̀yìn no ọmọmpẹ̀yìn fẹ́ ọ̀fà domlevo no wọ́n the Ghana mra and wọ́n the fa domlevo until the law is the law. Ebi yawura chief justice wọ́n kásẹ̀ court no restraining the committee set up by the president. Now a restraining committee set up by the president here. And then why never try assembly? So say mo bi atraso until say court are we in a banana republic? Was say court ni na asem no. Ewa asem na kopie ko. Sense me odi anya sense na court. Sense me a odi court. As much I do about nothing. Danger make us as much I do about nothing and say why? A convincent. Now say as what is sense me court. And reach here na court me dey. About to do here. Na say fe na osono mame yankasa ko. Well, so we dey na aso. Na fe na osono mame yankasa. Unim say judges here etna your friend say a convincent case here on the court. Sure. So judges they are the colleagues of osono mame yankasa. And a judges here for one decision. Obviously, that a convincing in the case. A young man paying the money, Mahama. What did I 3-2? No, by I think it was 2 cases. One was 4-1. Yes, and about 3-2. The main one, and 3-2. Yeah. Nya judges make can say. Man paying committee or setting. Mama today, and Madame Baby, was a man paying. Any requirements of certain committee and chief justice toko no ensem no say no was sadia kobiem was say an order suspending the operation of the him and say o man panyin ni tumi so or suspend them emra he etrebu prefer say o man panyin wo tumi say Council of a state established primary facie case against the chief justice. Omanpanyin betimi amane de nkrata ayede agufam. Wose ya man ho kwa no sankoye na adwuma. Okoye na je adwuma. Wose kodu. Waje bi ato no wa ofia ko fa na. Wose an order suspending the operation of the warrant for suspension of the chief justice purported issued by the president under Article 140 of the Constitution. Until the hearing of the final determination of the instant action. You see, what you say? You see, yeah, my mammy get to Tokunu Kwan, no Sabe Chief Justice, no call listing that they get no Roma Potna, and who can so say, but two cases will be what was that? A Dwabono. A Dwabono. And maybe an abbey chemical. A lawyer for Comami Quartwa. Now, you almost a Sabi or William Koda. Which we catch and say, hey, you sit down. You know, because of Sabi. What's wrong with Crabbe? Mamma Catson. Say, Jan, ye MPP forces so Kruma. I'm sure. Or Matty be Italians. One Tarabani saw where the law is the law. What is the law? And Ranessa say, Nathan, and come away by no penam was you be America. Say, and Ranessa say, and Ranessa say, what do you mamma nepe? Mamma, someone petition Cobenina.
the American say, my many person Article 146 near 2 constitution. Article 146. You're pending an application be Brebena Modi Koninan. The tier what can say, you're volunteering and 2 constitution. You're 2 at the whole Article 146 in film. Because please now won't make it in Nano. I'm rather lecturer say, you put the mobile petition. A more petitioner, President, former Council of State. Council of State, and your shots, some now. Na prema fase ni nya establish ya se wo wa asem yi ano pe ya set committee na set committee ni bia enti mame toko no pese o ye judge na e won na set you mame toko no say we write it to the president say o ma the petition fantastic oni e so tro o no so no kasa na ye no kwa dey e femi Jesus ana mame no tro so tro ko dey me pese Ghana frontier ase ne say what Mami Tokono, I'm repeating this. And the MPP they are doing engaging what we call constitutional masturbation. One more to constitution, no. Said you make aqua mono. And we are one on our plans or my use some we get you. Edientina, and abanso for you the same umbra after a quine so pepper and only a woman. And some count down, I'll say down the trip. And it's sad, one more yano, Womunya can you get yes, so almost too much. Yes, so some and then we are for petition. And then we are for petition. The application useless and needless applications. Hey, Auntie Arabel. Oh, I said, man, oh, Bramaja. You see, yes, so almost too much. President Mahama, abiding principle of the rule of law. Edi emrano set ye twanaka emrano say step with your president mama take bia he is complying to the provisions of the constitution article 146 when you back kwan free mu ana step back kura ni wa president Mahama ayeden aside step a obeka say sana mo we na go say president for sa kwa we wa fa so etu wo nyina so bi esese ya efa ne remove ane ku nyina no eye de constitution no aka no pepe ene e di so enti dia na MPP fo ne ma metoko no ahwehwe nko a wo mo ko de wo mu no ya ku yeso utirimu fita ntia mo nko edi enti na ma me ne ehwehwe se sa nkofo no betena wa yi committee no utirimu fita ntia mo nko ma metoko no edi enti na sa nkofo yi Tintinati, so metna Justice Gabriel Scott Puaman, Bibi Shaw, Justice Samuel Kwame, Bibi Shaw, Daniel Yodom Levo, Bibi Flora, Oma Yehu, a dear Tina Sanko, was wrong. So many videos. Why are you running? Almost why are you running? Peter, you say, you see the Kunu Okrah and say, when your video be. Say a judge for na kwasia or restaurant and no more can we I said you kwasia and you may no kodidie and you may am share that video and who say I'm a ra the theater me share that video na nyumre on me wa kwa maam say no this is constitutionalist party MPP for no I say popo bibia chi o mo kwan bi so enti yemfa kon bi so na you see discussion do so. Let's focus. Committee ni your matuma. Yama committee ni yatuma. And at the end of the day, the law will be the law. What we say, Adia Bakwa, Amahune say, Osanamete Anameka, yes, NDC establishing business. Yes. What we say, restaurant no Mukudi, CCTV, some Kudi, some Kudi. Yes. What we say, a MPP for the Entino. Or more to me, CCTV. Yes. Yes. Oh, many. Video no asere kwa keke ntemate den na meka no ogurade nyame adanko dada de say wo masa mudim say nipa no kwa pa no application no nipa o tro ni new application no oni video ni mu nipa na o tro ni new application no video no papa ni there was only one judge ano wom ana no kra no is a pass omo a restaurant to see aka
Ghana for say into go
restaurant ana
is what you are saying
see a judge for that then be ba
awurade me
to agu emu aso say
you know me so share video now me answer me video o ba yes how did you voice na ye no mo ye incompetent in opposition so sa and opposition so kwa mo ye incompetent enti mo ya mo de yi aha we MPP for dey say ye mo de yi and now member papa ba say papa ba Dr. Kessel are forcing and sponsoring for the country and may have no marking is marking I will be about papa Sidi adiachi adiesabia consistently Sidi na for then appreciate
no everything be
and papa will ho say ya WhatsApp mo sori amodi tokono wamunya kanya tie emrano is emrano. The law is the law.
Na mami kwako kasa asem kwa. The law is the law.
Na wakasa asem wo ewie. Ade achenya na yesese wo hye obi anu ade. Masem ni o muntie masem ni mame. Wo hye obi am muntie masem ni mame. Wo hye obi am muntie masem. Na me baba wo nyame. And the law is the law no. We ja the law is the law. Na me fafa. Wuni asebia. Wo asebia the law is so the law. And dear ama Ghana for ye ho atoye dear na ye nina dear na Ghana for susu say we be sure say na mfidi no onim say mamenka security jiro what has been happening over the years under the Fourth Republic and say we are putting measures to stabilize the city but putting measures to make the city appreciate no see that this is unprecedented the FNA they could be that the Dr. Kessel to forcing the true economic messiah was said near Magana for who to fast war. And now me no can say public debt a car. MPP are buy a jack and the 2 year old. And I'm just sitting up what near Pejano. When we see Kaya say about 172 billion Ghana cedis. Yes, 172 billion Ghana cedis savings because the cedis now put.
Say no. Among for member count.
I am telling you.
Say Sidi no. Pejani na
dollars no mo hold the moon person. No man yam on the be ya monte we.
Me see be do be we wan Sidi.
The dollars na be ya monte we e wo fie. This is what we are talking of. When me say can name me no tie. MPP na me e wade e dase. MPP na wa ma so say nka. Because ku na so nka dollar na e be say who has seen Amigos, $20 no, Sidi na,
but Sidi asem work near Bura Samijan Fiabas.
No me last point now to our mo. Make us some job. The me person Ghana 40 say. People for the wash and can be kotu. Kuya yes and come on kwaade and $1 no be dey. E be koso.
And ye mesro ma mento ade me na ye me boss am ya baso ne yemfa no enkopre koso.
Na me shawa. Nya tokono asem na ono de.
Okay.
Why fundra da.
Mate, ye first name modro from aboafo wasom Solak Natural Clinic. Na Solak se yemfa ntom anim se kidney ni liver en fa ni agro. Ya de na ehu pa. Ekuma manfo ehwire wo mo dwedwedwedwedwa ansa de beku mo a ekuma mo. Eti kidney ani liver ntino eya Solak Natural Clinic ene ba bia e wo se odu ani ekire. Ko okokomlemle wo be Harvard Senior High School no. Eya kona kwadi apomden papa 0553 932631 0553932631. Mami Kamfu Edu Aba Clinic, you are the SMB test at the Aba. SMB test number 1 B test when you be no more. A body pediano. SMB test near a kama papa. It's criminal. A Mwama Tenkano etumi peja, a Bwamo to feelings no, issue etumi a costro. Ube to me a national medicine so so. It was 0201 044 221 0201 044 221. Ma men come for a year Spanish garlic mixture and then the capsules. Spanish garlic mixture and then the capsules, no. A bouma and injection queen to me eba. When I say that I would no, so be bad cholesterol, menstrual disorders, arthritis, halitosis, gastric ulcer, and yadian kaye kahono. Meaning I'm a Spanish garlic mixture and then the capsules and a bebouma and to me a coso. Gotta have baby a third rubiano. That's place I was say Okrah Kojibi 0266 114111 0266 114111 4111 mame kan for Medmosis garlic capsules na wade Medmosis garlic capsules na wonu ma wonya a touch of salon cinnamon no wade no e de aboa ebua improve blood circulation ebua ma ogina so esiesie ne padua no e detoxify ne padua mu na boost immune system ama hotosonko etumi aba pesadro ne bi afei Medmosis clinic no so prostate sexual weakness male and female infertility hypertension diabetes sciatica typhoid malaria ene de ka hono ni nyina no obeje won kwa obetumi ehunu wa dental barrier woni police station ni wer mu Accra Central 8 years of 4 day mu aje kojo on school for the deaf na Kumase aye ahenema kokoben obetumi afre number yi 0244 068 447 0244 068 447 mame kan for Safari Valley Eco Resort see mfantum anim say akwanya no ani kwana kwaji wani ewo baby pa wo benu madwodwo ho sika be so oboto ma yakukuti na nipa nche ewo wiase na wokọ itia kwana kwaji wani wate na wani ebeje Safari Valley Eco Resort o ye wedding engagement birthday party program ya wo ye bia no that the was what they eye no obetumi from 0596 914394 0596 914394 no yakwe kwadoni Peter we dey yemre na so pa ntisima mienu na same jamfi ene good board
menja na Peter
sase
yo boma ene ya betina ha ye ka city ahoden a ene amane muso
ya
na se city no ahoden mane muso a boma na bua adwadifo eboa yenua no mu a omo sesa city de ko dollar ekọ aburuchima mu ko fa nyama ede na obeka ya ye bontoa no one of the promises aye and say ye ba ni abete eye gold omo panyina da roba ye ba Ghana ba nya so pe ana o say owu asami jamfi ma fawo as eye PMMC eye CEO na mo mi djuma bia bia hye eye won sase mafa was eye CEO of PMMC no hwe na fancy hye gbo kwanu na dane eye PMMC no eni na baye gold ball sure na gold ball djuma bia ye pese mudie ne se eye gold eye tu wa haye Ghana hani na especially the eye small scale miners gold no gold ni na no e was set gold board ana ye den eto sa gold no matumi akoton at the forest na ye den aba Ghana dey to be the stabilizer eye ye sidi no boma owura sabi jamfi be fa eye gold board no there were people the naysayers who says oh onye adwuma da oh no dia no ayeda small boy and ya fa no ne dis adwuma ya ma no and so na me ya me no nim sem say same abefa eye gold board no o hwe the transformation of eye PMMC into gold board and mera ye hye in record time we who be that ama na ya timi dia ko parliament ama parliament ayeda agya den atumu a ene abeda no eye gold board o share the trajectory of gold ya ton wo bra owura sami jamfi be fa gold board and as be fa PMMC a ye dia ko gold board ya over the time about the 4 months ya wa wo ho no ye gold a ye ton wa mo no emu eye sika ye nya no aye quadruple na no eka ho ne ama sidi na ho de na ye agina no and there is one thing I admire about the guy Sami Jamfi and we say bibia obi na ni ebesi so say wo be ye no na wo ha be say am na o chance ye ukọ no ha wo be kono na ni na kikashe baby sa no say adwuma no enye easy but I need to do this I was say making kind nema we I was say me put nema we together I was say me share we say me ye we na me timi make sure say gold board no will come into existence say ne ba boa ma yesidi no ahode na ye den agina enuti say na ye begina ha na say ye bo owura Sami Jamfi abaso a I was say ya disuade ma all other CEOs in government institutions say we be jawa na ye de ayede ye de asoa owura Sami Jamfi financial na agrada issue e bai look sente yo bia omo ne homodin a ka be hu se nyamafo be kasa
oh yes
and so a sign modern ba wa bonti any adwuma so a owura Sami Gyamfi aye aboa ama yesidi no ene na hoɔden no etimi agina ene nti no through the gold board and the gold purchasing a year power gold board ne wono ne adwuma so ho ye no eno nenne ama yesidi na hoɔden na ede agina eti yemfa kwanya iso ne yemo Sami Gyamfi yemo na baso na yebo na baso no ne ye ka che ne se ye nim se obetimi aya ma na yeden abrosa ontonko so onye adwumaden no na onye adwuma pa no a oye no na emoa ema yesidi na hoɔden no enye den ensan so enyina brane na mate se wa ma extend one opese wo ye registration for tier 1 tier 2 any aggregator license ni na o ma extend no a o ma ho kwan se one opese wo register no no tumi nye den en register na ni mu no ye ogidie wo Sami Gyamfi ye ogidie gold board nim good ye ogidie ewo ye wura atofo se nu se ono Sami Gyamfi kabom na adwuma no omoye no na omoye ni yie no ebeboa amagana ya fa ya ntoma pa efra boama
oni bebe amna Sami Gyamfi no oye inspiration and a beacon of hope for we the younger generation. You see, or a blessing to this generation. Now, ye no na sanyache. Sami Gyamfi or a very resilient person, action oriented and results oriented. What the affair you must Sami Gyamfi sa make us Sami Gyamfi you must win and best all year. Sami does it with everything that exists within him. Into the gold board now, the channels, and then the vision behind the gold board. We were Sami Gyamfi a World Cup because a game changer to our economic fortune. And you know, you were at to forcing guidance or provide the man. No, I said nothing. I'm not what Timmy time frame kwapa the man say or more for framework embrano or working out before the time I had the man. So what I say, and then within the space of 4 months, $2.7 billion gold export now. In the year 2024, Ninano, around 4.6 billion. Yeah. And it is a whole year, we're now 4.6 billion. Now you're the only 4 months. About that is first quarter. You're about $2.7 billion. Imagine second quarter coming. Imagine third quarter coming. Imagine fourth quarter coming. So what I say. And you know, at the end of the Ghana forcing enough more than no, and just a magic be a strategic management, a prudent management, and she say your partner you go institutions are President Napao through finance ministry no, and she say yeah, I don't go in city nothing, and I'm what papa. And they are menuka say, but you know, I side exportation near the other no, you have to go to refinery. We find the you got a valuable commodity for transactions, and buy no more value from the gold and dollar. Campus will be done a okay. At the end of the day, no, who call your transaction now? What did dollar back? No, so good, no more dollars into Uncle Sister Cities will be and found $1. What the gold now? Why the white son? When the more dollar now, the IS and international transaction. At the end of the day, Brahma, you see the number day. Ako. Now you give me air bois near to no more buffers. And yeah, they be before air can Ghana for the man who see no. Yeah. I'm a city Medinano. I get the phone, yes, Samo. Mumwa, na near man no, I shot it on $1 now. I call for mono. That's it enough more than Medinano. I'm reflecting on what you are moving. Not to me, following us so fast. Because in the end, no, the impact is you don't reduce the cost of living, not standard of living. So the cost. If you are more Sami Gyamfi, Abaso, you are more Dr. Kisel at the force. You are more Mabaso, say a Jumano or more aye. Na edimu eninda. But Yamiadum. How much say a yaban papa and Abba papa baso na yamo omo mudi adianim so yamo mabaso.
Yo, madam say papa, you fancy the Woodrow Farmer Power Specialist about hospital. Ya odi jirikadiri abeso yemu ama yedi we e di abremu jirikadiri no e yedi papa unya benuma e boa pa e ma utumi ejina so. Etimu jirikadiri na enije sonko etumi enkoso. aduro ne ye eboa me mapa me maduro ye friend jiri kajiri num jiri kajiri na ani gentome ma ba bi eto duro bia no wura obenya jiri kajiri ne bi obetumi afre 0200 383831 0200 383831 Jumadi ani yari yasi Raf ene Emmanuel Emmanuelati ewa MCR ena mushe jumadi ye feel febia eye producer for the show confident boy no jina camera na chi medin edi okumangra the one for hineba boama benye ena meni kodjo dan kwa di Peter Mensa ene yedi jumadi ye de bremo yedi yasi nyame ya adoma benada yeti nkomo a yebesɛsia yedi nkomo yakramo